Today, gents, we embark on an exploration that eclipses the ordinary, delving into the profound mystery that is our very existence. This isn't the sort of chat you'd hear over a pint down the local. It's a conversation that stretches the limits of our understanding. Have you ever stood beneath the stars and felt the weight of their grandeur? That stirring sensation deep within that, my friends, is the genesis of philosophy. Now, let me ask you, are you ready for a journey into the heart of wonder? In the kaleidoscope of modern thought, wonder is not merely desirable. It is an essential, akin to the fervor that fueled the intellectual fires of 18th century England. Yet, as I stand in awe of the cosmos, no question seems adequate to capture this sense of wonder. It dances on the edge of consciousness, a feeling so profound that when I attempt to voice it, I find myself mouthing gibberish. Yet, it is this very inability to articulate that should not and does not deter wonder from being the cornerstone of our contemplation. Our ancestors peered into the unknown and saw gods and myths. As we gaze upon the same horizon in the 21st century, forgive me, my dear companions in thought, the 2023 year of our epoch way, face a new myth, the fully automatic universe. We are but specks on a spinning rock, orbiting an unremarkable star within one of countless galaxies. Take a moment, though. Allow yourself to be utterly astounded by the simple realization that here you are, on this very rock, spiraling through an ocean of stars. When we begin to perceive the world through a lens of reverence and marvel, it instills in us a profound respect for the tapestry of existence. Imagine a tree, within your grasp, bursting forth with apples every summer. An apple tree is so named not for what it is, but rather for the act of bearing apples. It is defined by this vibrant process of appling. Now, picture our solar system, tucked away in the cosmos, one of its most remarkable features being that our small blue planet Earth, in this very corner, peoples churning out life as naturally as the apple tree yields its fruit. Could it be that long ago, visitors from far-flung corners of the galaxy dismissed our rock as nothing more than an inert cluster of boulders, only to return millennia later to find it brimming with life, intellect, and ingenuity? For, if you credit evolution with any meaning, it intimates exactly this. We are not simply on this world. We burgeon from it, just as the apples emerge from their branches. Yet, humankind has taken a peculiar stance. We propose that intelligence arose as an anomaly upon this world, a sort of freak accident or mere surface mole, separate from the very stones and waters from which it emerged. Friends, be vigilant. Where there are rocks, keep an eye out, for they may one day spring forth with life. Now to differentiate between faith and belief. Believe it or not, belief is more akin to a fervent desire and ardent wish for the cosmos to conform to our expectations. It forms a rigid stronghold, a rock of sorts, against the unyielding torrents of reality. This form of belief shuts the door to faith, which is, at its heart, an openness to the truth of existence, whatever that may be. In the choppy waters of our times, one must not cling to rocks but instead learn the art of swimming. If you enter the water, carrying the habits of land, you will find yourself floundering. Yet, trust in the water, let go, and you will float, the embodiment of faith. Now, let's subscribe to this thought process, shall we? A click, a like, and a bell chime later, and you'll not only enrich your life with the gems we unearth here but also master the currents of life's unpredictable rivers. Consider this analogy. You're born plummeting off a cliff, and as you fall, a chunk of stone follows. Clinging to it, you believe it essential to your survival. In stark contrast, it is this very act of clinging that engenders angst and impedes your descent. It's only upon releasing this boulder that you can relax into the plunge. We all share this predicament, teetering on the edge of uncertainty, moving inexorably towards our demise. Yet we grasp at straws, clutch at figments. We invoke responsibilities, a need to cling for ourselves, for those who rely on us. But we are not teaching dependence. We are propagating a culture of despondence. It's like being caught in a current. Fight against it, and your efforts will exhaust you while you are still swept downstream. The shrewd move is to swim with the current, work with it, and if you wish to regain control, do so by directing your movement towards the perimeter, still in harmony with the flow. Life's torrents are the same. We constitute the ebb and flow of existence, WE, of the stream itself. Believing you're an outsider being carried along is a deception. You are the water's motion, embrace it, and with it, you will traverse life's vastness. With what I've shared today, I issue you a challenge. What knowledge from our discourse will you integrate into your life? How will you swim in the vast river of existence? Will you cling to rocks, or will you float with freedom and faith? Share your plans with us in the comments below, and remember, it's not just about staying afloat but navigating the current that defines the voyage of a lifetime. Welcome to a world where the mundane transforms into the extraordinary, where the simple act of living bursts with profound significance. Buckle up, gentlemen. We're about to embark on a journey that will challenge your preconceptions and may just redefine your perspective on life's value and purpose. Imagine for a moment that life's seriousness, that badge of honor we wear with pride as contributors to society, is nothing more than an elaborate distraction from the true essence of existence. Here's where the artist comes into play, a figure often misjudged as society's decorative afterthought, the luxurious extra we indulge in when our wallets brim with excess. Yet, paradoxically, it is the artist, the perceived jester of civilization, who possesses the vision to foresee futures unseen by the masses and the power to illuminate the path to truly experiential living. It's not through sermons or philosophical treatises that we learn the art of living, but rather, through the artist's lens, whether it be a canvas streaked with colors that speak without words, a sculpture that whispers stories solidified in form, and supremely, through the timeless enchantment of music. Have you ever pondered the deep philosophy that music carries, the way it unravels the meaning of the cosmos through mere sound? Music's substance isn't confined to the ears. It pervades our being and aligns us with the universe's very rhythm. In Hinduism, life springs from Om, the primal sound from which creation resonated. To fully grasp the mysterious pulses of existence, one must understand Om as not merely a symbolic utterance but as life's omnipresent heartbeat. The entire cosmos is a symphony harmonizing on this singular note. And in this revelation, there's an invitation to perceive the world and all its happenings as a grand, meaningful composition with infinite variations, each moment, a note, each event, a crescendo or a hush, contributing to the magnificent opus of life. Consider this personal revelation I encountered when I dove into the vibrancy of Hindu music under the enlightening influence of, let's call it, a mystical mushroom. Initially, the rhythms felt nonsensical, discordant almost. But as the notes continued to dance, it became clear. Life, with all its assumed seriousness, is an extraordinary play of the meaningless, the beautiful futility of existence, where each wave of sound, every quirk of life, is a testament to the celebratory heartbeat of the cosmos. Every instruction, every warning, instilled since childhood, each prompting us to assign value to the proceedings of life based on how we perceive their rhythm. But what if the dance of life, the ups and downs, the stops and starts, were liberated from our judgment? The cessation isn't something to dread, but a natural part of the cycle, a period at the end of a sentence before a new chapter unfolds. This realization beckons you to embrace life's entanglements, to see the value in being hooked. For being hooked is not a misstep but a variation in the jazzy improvisation of existence. Trying to sever attachments by sheer will is like rejecting the music while it plays instead. See the attachments as a part of the intricate, melodic weave that constitutes life. Imagine existence as a fern, sprouting branches and sub-branches in an endless fractal display. We often rush to label every occurrence with a value, a judgment, failing to realize the grand scale on which life operates. Each strand of experience is part of a greater scheme, so intricately connected that the significance we attach is but an illusion. Think of yourself as intimately connected within this complex web, part of a collective organism that relies on every other for sustenance, just as creatures large and small coexist and thrive on the fern. As I embraced this vision, life revealed itself not as a monotonous procession of meaningless encounters but as an exquisite dance of existence, each step, each twirl, a shout of pure, unadulterated life. Now, let me pause for a moment to invite you to become a part of our community. If this journey of insights resonates with you, consider subscribing, hitting that like button, and ringing the notification bell. By doing so, you align yourself with the seekers of wisdom and join a tribe of men poised to redefine what it means to live a life of success and significance. As we near the close of our adventure together, I urge you to ponder the revelations shared today. What are the beliefs you'll challenge? What preconceptions will you shed? How will you transform these nuggets of wisdom into actionable strides on your quest for a life lived to the fullest? Remember, the answers you seek lie in the journey you embark upon. By stepping out of the conventional narrative and embracing the dance of life's great symphony, you become not just an observer but a participant in the grand scale of existence. The cosmos play their endless notes. The question is, are you ready to contribute your verse? As we say farewell for now, I leave you with this final thought. Embrace the whimsical, the absurd, the seemingly meaningless, and you may find within them the keys to living not just a good life, but a grand one. Until our paths cross again, keep seeking, keep questioning, and above all, relish the splendid symphony of life.